welcome to another episode of the Big Belly Bandit podcast. I am 1/3 of the Big Belly Bandits. I'm Big Belly Fesso.
Oh, I'm stupid with the Big Belly.
Man.
That nigga don't know who the fuck he is.
That nigga terrible as a bitch, bro.
Like
that nigga Pookie Load. That's what we smoking on.
Hey, man, we the motherfucking Big Belly Bandits, man. You know what I mean? I got two special guests in this motherfucker. They gonna be vibing with us today. You dig what I'm saying? My brothers, my motherfucking niggas. You know what I mean? You can't goddamn tell me nothing else. You feel what I'm saying? We got Teezy in this bitch and Circle Life Day in this bitch.
Believe that.
You know what I mean? The fuck you do, Teezy?
What it do, my dog?
Man, welcome home, Day.
Man, long time.
Nigga, you know what it is.
Burna in this bitch with me, man. You know I had to bring my nigga through. You heard me?
That's love.
Yeah, that is.
Bro. That's love right there.
Yeah, that is, man. You been ducking wreck, though.
Man, you know I ain't the type to duck wreck.
You been ducking this wreck, though.
Like I said, Burna just came home. You feel me? Boy's been on a whole different wave, man. You know, my wave changed every 6 to 8 hours, so, you know what I'm saying? Burna just came home.
I mean, well, shit, I did take a couple of notes, you know what I mean? So for the people that don't know, we gonna talk about the solo career, and you was on tapes, you know what I mean? Saturday the Mixtape was the first original, you know what I mean? Was the debut solo tape. You did.
Salute.
We got Purple Haze.
Salute.
And then your ass dropped 5 tapes this year.
2020.
It's a Lot, 4L, Gas, Remedy, and Ain't Shit Sweet.
Ain't nice.
Once again, ain't shit sweet. Not sweet, sweet.
Sweet. Y'all
You
niggas
dig what I'm
ass,
saying?
man.
And we gonna get on that shit in a little bit, man. But just goddamn catch us the fuck up. What the fuck been going on, man?
Like I said, Burna just came home.
Man, I ain't fucking with this nigga.
I gotta make that known because Burna always just coming home.
We gonna get the Burna. All the cameras is on all of us.
And
Like
Burna just dropped the motherfucking album.
We ain't gonna ignore that neither.
out. You know, but what was
this
the
your
question?
interview, bro. I ain't asking shit.
What was the question, my dog?
Burna just got out, like I just said.
Hashtag Burna just came home.
Hashtag Burna just came home, man. All right, well, you know what? If that's the case, we can cut your mic off. Burna, what to do, man? Welcome the fuck back, bro.
Already know, appreciate it, man.
Motherfucking first day out video did big numbers. You feel what I'm saying?
You know, came home, dropped the whole EP, man. I told bro before I came home, when I get out this bitch, I ain't letting up on these niggas.
You don't supposed to.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just going hard with this rap shit, man. You know, I got the hustle fetish shit going on too, man.
Yeah, I'm feeling that junk.
HF.
Line, you know, hustle fetish, man. We're gonna have a lot of gear for people soon, man.
Yeah.
You know, I'm focused right now, man. Like
With the
penitentiary shit in the way, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't do what you want to in that motherfucker. You can do a little something, but you know, ain't nothing like being free. You heard?
Yeah, absolutely.
Free all my niggas in that jam too.
Hey, most definitely. So I mean, with that being said, too, Burna, like, with you going up in that jam, first and foremost, you was going heavy. Like, you was already you was like, that's one of my favorite trap rappers regardless. You feel what I'm saying? In the early days, just the pain and all that shit in the music. But at the same time, like, in this tape, you can still hear the pain, but you also hear the maturity, too. You feel what I'm saying?
One thing about it, man, you know,
This shit come with growth.
You got to, man.
Hey, hold on. We ain't talking to you.
Burna just came home.
We ain't talking to you.
But one thing about a nigga like Burna and niggas,
I'm dead
and niggas
ass.
like Burna,
No, cut it.
like they want you to know that shit don't change them, bruh. Yeah. You feel me? Like, you know, he was mad a nigga heard, man, this shit don't change me, bruh.
Nigga just had to sit down for a minute. I'm still the same nigga. Man.
Yeah.
It just grew, man.
You know, a lot of people tell me, like, damn, bro, like, it's like you came back like you never left. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like, you know, wins and losses, man. One thing I learned in this shit, man, you ain't a boss if you don't take losses. You
Absolutely.
That's offended.
Like, but you know, like, we overcome that shit, man. Like, real niggas overcome that shit. I don't cry with spoiled milk. You know what I'm saying? I shake back, man. That's what a real nigga do. You shake back.
That's all right. Like, I know, like, from shit back in the day, nigga, we talking about, you know what I mean, early, you know what I mean, Big 3 and AI, Dancing on the Highway was one of my motherfucking favorite songs. I still got that bitch on the computer. Like, I still got that bitch on the computer, no cap. You know what I'm saying? And for real, hey, bro, when I tried to ask you a question, you ain't say that, so stop saying something now. I don't even need you doing all that talking. And I already knew what this interview, I already knew what this came with when he came in the door.
Like I said, man, I ain't never ducking wreck, man. You know what I'm saying? Never. You
Hey,
know,
Burna just came back home though, so we ain't even talking to you right
once
now.
again, and that's Burna with an A too.
Yeah.
When you search,
Not Burna. You dig what I'm
Burna.
saying?
and don't ask him how he got the name.
No, we ain't about to do all that.
We ain't getting all that.
No.
Nah, for real though, we glad to be here though, bro.
Hey, man, thank y'all for coming, bro.
Salute, bro.
You had already told me you was bringing Burna, but I didn't know Burna was coming because
That
Burna be
little
on the
2G's
move, bro.
interview, that little 2G's interview y'all niggas did was crazy, man. Y'all
Hey.
boys work at Big Belly Bandit podcast, nigga.
You ready to answer some questions?
I'm ready.
Oh, you sure?
Slap.
All right, hold on, just in case you not.
Slap.
All right, Burna, real quick. So with the EP, of course, it was overdue. You feel what I'm saying? Like that shit supposed to been to happen. Right. But with this one, with you putting it out so quick with your music and shit just coming to you with the ease, what still made you put those particular songs on that EP?
It's just like, before I left the streets, man, like, I done went through some shit. Like, people don't even know about this shit. I done been robbed. My house got broken into. My car got stolen. Just a whole lot of crazy shit. But it come with the lifestyle I was living.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like all that shit that happened to me then, I had time to sit down and think about everything. So, one thing I learned, man, it's not about what you do, it's how you do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I took all the good and put it with the bad. Took all the bad and put it with the good. So now it's just like I move different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You a die.
I done lost a lot of niggas. From the bed to coming home, I just move different. I'd rather be by myself, you know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't real right, man.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, if it ain't about the circle or my closest loved ones, like shit, I ain't tripping.
Absolutely.
Everything I do with a nigga, I can do it by myself.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I be dolo in this shit. Like,
Yeah.
ain't no real love. Niggas ain't genuine nowadays.
Hell no. It's a lot of hater nigga hearts nowadays. There's a lot of what they call them ulterior motives nowadays behind niggas, like
Big
for
facts.
why they around you and shit. Like nigga got a whole
Big facts.
You know what I mean? A whole mission. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
You ready?
Let's do it. Slap.
This gonna be one of them ones, brother. I already know.
Slap, man.
I already know. Man, where you want to start from? You the guest. Fuck you.
Shit.
Where you want to start from? Cause I know you don't want to do a Rube joint. That joint was extra heavy.
I brought a nigga like Burna, you know what I'm saying, just so niggas can know, like, this where I start from.
Yeah.
You feel me? This my OG.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whether he knew it or not, you know what I'm saying? Him and Ray raised the nigga. Shout out to Killer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Elza. But that's my OG, you feel me? So it's just like, this where it's at. Most record projects, shit. Some even say Blackwell, you heard me? You feel me? But niggas know, man, like, you talking music tip or real life?
This life for real with you.
Regardless.
I mean, like with you though, like the difference between you and Rug was real detailed in this shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's definitely saluted and respected. But I know with you raw than the motherfucker. So I mean, is we getting straight to it?
Shit, let's do it, man. The ball in your court, man. We just the guys.
We can go straight to the GMGB store because that was part of 2G's podcast that went up, but due to the fact that y'all brothers, y'all still see different point of views and different perspectives of life.
That's
you
a
feel
fact.
what I'm saying? So
Alright.
the GMGB store, you know what I mean? You ain't got to go into detail again because if that's the case, y'all go on the podcast, subscribe to the channel, follow the motherfucking page, watch that interview. But just from that happening, like, how was you? Like, how were you?
Okay, so the
On
aftermath.
Yeah.
Of
During the situation, like what were you going through mentally, emotionally? Like how did that shit affect you afterwards? Like
it's just like sometimes we don't take the time out to think how traumatized we really are. You feel me? Like we was fucked up because it's just like all our life niggas always had a narrative who they thought we was. You know what I'm saying? Or how they thought we was living. But shit, like you take the head off the snake, nigga. Is the body gonna still move? You feel me? So it's just like, that shit was a wake up call. Something that you can never be prepared for. You feel me? Like, but like I said, we used to shit like that. We used to, incarceration. We used to death. You feel me? So it's just like the feds we weren't used to that. You know what I'm saying? We hear about it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, look, on that note too, man. You know what I'm saying? Speaking on that, I just want to say, man, free Bigg, get it, man.
Yeah, free disco.
On top of that, man, you know, there's a lot of rumors out here talking about wigs, you know what I'm saying, was snitching and all this and that, man. That go back to what I just told you. My nigga ain't got to tell nothing, man. If a nigga told something, man, you know what I'm saying, all rats must go. You heard me? But at the end of the day, it's like this. It's not about what you do, it's how you do it. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Niggas move different, man. So, all that, a nigga told this or a nigga did that, man, nigga solid, man. Nigga still get love when we go out. You know what I'm saying? If it was some fuck shit, like, a nigga bring that to the table.
Boys sleep like a babe at night, you know what I'm saying?
Nigga
Just
speaking on shit you don't know nothing about, man.
always, you feel me? You know, so, you know, Burna just wrapped it up, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, that was like the only father figure he had too.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, and, you know, like I said, shout out to the big homies. Disco, Lil Get It, you feel me? P, you feel me? Twa, everybody. But it's just like, when it's your daddy, you know what I'm saying? The only daddy these niggas ever knew, you feel me? It's just like, you don't never be prepared for that shit.
Yeah.
But us being who we are, like I said, being adapted to that shit, we kind of sort of, we won't prepare, but we adapt. You know what I'm saying? Like, we quickly adapt. You feel me? Like, with no sweat. You feel me? Like, with no sweat, you know what I'm saying? So, and by the grace of God, you know, everything came out, you know, somewhat in our favor.
Yeah. I mean, and it got to be you know what I mean, a hard thing. Just like I said, being the age that niggas was, like, that's the mentality, like I said, you got now looking back on it. You know what I mean? Like,
Damn, niggas was kids.
yeah, like,
so
you know
that's
what
why I
I'm saying?
said we won't prepare.
Yeah.
We had to adapt.
Yeah,
you know, right before that happened, shit, like Burna said, shit was happening. You know what I'm saying? Nigga crib that got kicked in. You know, wife had held at gunpoint. Shit like that. You know, shit niggas don't know about. You know, but everything get dealt with.
One thing I can say, like, after that 2G's jank drop, bro, like, niggas was literally saluting, like, big saluting, just
as they should.
Y'all, not even just him, but y'all coming, you know what I mean, going
don't
back.
Play about that nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, on and off camera, we ain't ducking no wreck.
Yeah, like dead ass, like putting out the footages and the clips. Literally, the GMGB story was literally like the most viewed jank that out of the whole, you know what I mean, 4-part story. The GMGB jank was like the jank that niggas went dumb about because I guess that's what people wanted to know. Yeah. You know what I mean? You hear what you hear, but real niggas ain't gonna just hit you like automatically believe what you hear.
I'm grateful for that shit, man. That shit gonna show a nigga true color.
Yeah.
You feel me?
It's like if you from Richmond, bro, like that's a big part of our history, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
that is our history.
Yeah.
What do we have other than that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Think about it.
True indeed.
We got a few niggas. We have a few niggas, but them niggas come with a little salt. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's unfortunate. But when it come down to straight thoroughbred, getting money, giving back, and talented, and producing more talent, you know, which was us, you know, man, that is our history. That's why we stand strong behind that shit.
I was gonna say,
you know, we stand strong on that.
It won't nowhere you could go to in Richmond and you ain't see him though.
And you know, nowhere, man. No, it ain't nowhere.
Yeah,
ain't nowhere, man.
You heard me, like this shit run deep, man.
This shit run too deep.
They paid the way for us, man.
I mean, so you was a little older during this whole situation, like, so, like, how did that shit really? I'm not gonna say how it affected you, but like, how did you just react to it? And I'm talking about, like, just on this point of you really knowing what's going on. You know what I mean?
It's just like I understood. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, like, for real, man. I don't sit back. Like, I'm the type of nigga, man. I listen to understand. I don't listen to respond. You know what I'm saying? So you could tell me, you could sit back sit back and be telling me some real shit. You could be talking about a lot of real shit, and I might just be like, oh, okay. All right.
And you could be talking about a lot of cap shit.
I'm not giving you the response that you're looking for, but at the end of the day,
I'm soaking it up.
Everything don't need a response to. I'm a smart nigga. I sit back and listen. I don't listen to speak. You know what I'm saying? Everything ain't meant to be spoken on. Cause you can give me some good shit and you can give me some bad shit. But it's up to me to take what you tell me and run with it.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is with me. I don't do too much talking.
Yeah.
But I listen.
Yeah.
Pay attention.
Message? What the
You know
fuck?
what I'm saying?
That's
offended.
Free game. Hashtag free game.
Let me tell you this. This real shit right here.
Talk to me.
When it comes to these females, I ain't had no daddy to teach me this shit. Nigga, my mama, I'm the male version of my mama.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My mama, I watch my mama thug niggas. I watch her fuck with different people and how she move.
Yeah.
Some shit that I seen that I shouldn't have saw. But at the end of the day, it's just like, you know, I look at that shit and I be like, I take what I can take out that shit and be like, damn, I ain't gonna never let a bitch do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk, like, man, my mama, you know what I'm saying? That's my heart. I love my mama.
Hey, shout out
That's my
Mama KB,
thug.
man.
You know what I mean? Like,
That's a
at
fact.
the end of the
That's
day,
a fact.
man, ain't no nigga teach me nothing that I know, man.
Yeah.
I get this shit from straight females, man. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, bro.
That's how my life is, though.
Yeah.
And I feel like I feel like when for real, like even if it's no disrespect if you had a dad in the house, but I feel like niggas that didn't have like a real father figure, but like their mother kind of played both roles, them the strongest niggas out this motherfucker. Like,
And
because as a man, I always say this shit. As men, if you grow up in a household and your mother's been playing both roles, your mama can't teach you how to be a man. You feel what I'm saying? Your mama can only teach you how to be the man she expect you to be, or her expectations. You know what I mean? If she hold a certain nigga to a certain level, she gonna hold her son to that same motherfucking level.
Absolutely.
Now, when it come down to being a man, which she can't teach us to be, then majority of the time we get that shit from the streets. But a lot of people hate the fact that the streets really is the reason why a lot of niggas still living.
So when a nigga asks me or my brothers where this shit start, it started with my mama.
Hey, shout out to Mama
Simple
KB
as that.
again, man.
You feel me? I always had a daddy, but he won't no in-house daddy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga, my mama was the daddy and mama.
Absolutely.
Because she had to be. And she already had kids before us.
Yeah.
So she already been the daddy.
Yeah.
So, you know, salute KB. Salute all the moms like that, single
Shout out
parents.
to my grandma Irene.
Shout out to grandma too, you heard me?
She told me how to be a gentleman.
Hey, there you go. There you go. You know what I mean?
At the end of the day,
Just
man,
some real life shit
and
for
see,
him, bro.
this the shit that they don't even know about, man. When I was younger, man, like, you know, I grew up in the church, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Living with my grandma, man, I grew up in the church.
Most of us.
Majority of street
Majority of
niggas
us.
do,
Yeah.
like, though.
I ready to say majority
Dead
of
ass.
us, yeah.
Majority of street niggas really grow up in the church, bro.
But you know, it's like, shit. Once my grandma died, and you know,
What's the purpose?
I
Lose your way.
move, I move.
Well, it ain't what's the
Brother,
purpose.
Ain't no-
It's now you don't have to.
But
Because when
I
grandma
would-
was here, we had to.
I wouldn't
Now we ain't got to, so we out here.
I agree with you, bro. I think it's more so losing your way because that's who pushed you to go. You get what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
So I think it hit a little different when you lose that part of you. It's kind of like, damn.
Like, man,
Like,
was
it's
a
hard
huge-
to go back. You know what I'm saying?
That was the
Once
most
a nigga-
important
once-
piece.
Once
Yeah.
a nigga moved to the project, salute to Mosby too, man. We originally, we from Southside.
From the well.
But I hold it down for Mosby. You gonna always hear me say I'm from Mosby because shit, Mosby taught me everything I know. Everything that I seen, everything that I went through, man. I love to fuck all Mosby, you know what I'm saying? But to be honest, it's like, you know, I never forget where a nigga came from and where a nigga learned all he knew at. But, you know, that shit bigger than just saying I'm from Mosby.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's more, I see life at a bigger aspect than just I'm from Mosby. You know what I'm saying? But I can never forget where I come from. Like,
Absolutely. I think most niggas do. Most niggas lose their way, bro.
yeah.
Most niggas, you know what I mean, feel good to be out the hood, but then most niggas really forget this where the fuck you really came from. Like, this what molded you for real, you feel what I'm saying? But that shit about the church shit, though, that shit right. Like I said, most street niggas was raised in the church by their grandma. You feel what I'm saying? Like, then, like, when they grandma gone, you just lose your way. You lose your way, and then, like, for real, we don't never forget like religion or being spiritual. You feel what I'm saying? Like, because in my household, religion was never pushed on me, but being spiritual was. Absolutely. Like, we don't give a fuck what you want to praise, as long as you believe in the higher power. You feel what I'm saying? And as long as you believe in the higher power, hey, wherever you go, you protected. You dig what I'm saying?
Hey, the whole time you saying that, hey, your grandma, bro.
Hey, you feel me though? Hey, shout out to my grandma Celestine,
that's what
man.
the niggas be like, man, I miss my grandma, man.
Hey, right.
Shit got deep quick, you heard me?
Yeah.
Cause Burna just came home.
Burna just came home. We could take a quick break. Burna gotta go to the bathroom. Man, you back with the Big Belly Bandits, man.
We been back.
Man, goddamn.
You know the nigga, man.
What you be doing in the background?
Stop. Nigga say, go to commercial, man. Jesus Christ.
Man, dead ass.
Michigan in this bitch, man. I ain't know my nigga was from Michigan, man.
Fucking right.
Yeah, we gotta take a trip out there, get some money, man.
Hey, it's out there.
That's offending.
Big Zot, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Homegrown.
Oh, God.
And it's legal.
And you know it. We dig what I'm saying.
You smoking big Pookie low,
Man.
I can tell by your raw, like your energy, just Pookie low.
Man.
Go dig your partner up, nigga. Man, you can't say shit.
Hey, man.
No kizzy.
Man, I ain't fucking with your ass, man.
Free Tony, man.
I ain't even
Shout out to Duke. You heard me.
These Big 3 and AI days, man, when shit started to go up. You know what I mean? Where
that was like the best days of my life because I had total, complete. You go?
That Pookie.
Bro, did you? Hey.
No kissing.
The Pookie
That
low.
shit so. Hey. That shit so.
Big brother.
Hey, man.
But no, the Big 3 and AI days, bro.
Some of the best days, the best days of my life because it was like I was David Ruffin and they was the Temptation. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I just love being in control files when it come down to this music shit.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm Diddy and Dre mixed with Suge. You know. So you go ahead and do the math.
That ain't no math to do.
That's a great math to do. That ain't nothing but numbers.
Hey,
That ain't nothing but numbers, man. Because I be working on my shit. And them niggas used to be like, that ain't gonna work. I was on the Future shit doing Big 3 and AI days.
So that's I'm glad you got to that. All right, so
you know how many times I heard that ain't gonna work? Or that's trash. I don't want to hear that shit.
man, you know how many times I heard you say that?
Because
Yeah, we won't talk about me, but I'm just saying though, like you said it though.
Because I heard it so much.
Man, I'm just saying, man.
That's why I go back to the Big 3 and AI question. You feel me? Like, those were the best days because, you know, these my brothers, but at the same time, I first of all, Rube was always like he was just great. You know what I'm saying? He was just always good. So it was some type of competition. I thrive all that. But me, I was just always different. Like, it's funny. It's stand out. Your voice, you know, stand out. I can make a catchy hook. It's like I know what the people like. You know, take us back around Mosby when we used to have parties in the backyard. Burna, who was DJing? Me. Anywhere we go, who DJing? Me. Because I watch the crowd. Even when I'm on stage, I watch the crowd. Like, damn, what got her that hype? What got bro that excited? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm an observer. Always have been.
Yeah.
You feel me? So even when niggas said it wasn't gonna work, I knew it would. And it always did.
Yeah. That's dope. That's dope. Cause I mean, if you take it back from Big 3 and AI days, you take it back to early Big 3 and AI days, just like I said, the evolution of you growing up. You know what I mean? Whether your voice changed.
David Ruffin and the Temptations.
There we go. Whether you take it back there, you can just, like I said, you can hear the growth, bro. Like, you can hear the growth. You can hear you trying new shit and not giving a fuck. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
and that goes to Pops too because he was original. I'm just glad the niggas I came up with was original. You know, then. You know what I'm saying? They won't, you know, they won't like my Mosman niggas or they won't like Chesterfield niggas or typical Richmond niggas you run into on a daily basis. They was original, you know what I'm saying? Their music was actually good. They actually had swag, money, you know, and a message.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so it goes back to Pops, man. Just hearing him cooking up shit. And then when he finally asked boys, like, shit, y'all niggas ready? Nigga, we more than ready, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you know, just people always ask me, like, who you listen to? Like, and they be like, so you been listening to you all your life. No kissing. Blood Rain, Jim GB, Bigg 3 and AI, the squad, you know what I'm saying? All in-house shit, gang shit.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
That's
yeah.
a lot. That's a lot. So, when you went to the 8, you motherfucking you dyed your hair.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, at first, I was like, oh, this nigga tripping. I ain't gonna need cap. This one you was dyed the hair, Chuck Taylors, long socks. You know what I'm saying?
Beautiful time,
Space
man.
Gang shit.
Once again, free Burna. Because once again, Burna was bad. You know what I'm saying? You know, around that time, I think Burna had got bad around that time. You know, but, you know, me, man, like I said, originality. You know what I'm saying? That's another key word of the day. Burna was original. You know what I'm saying? His twin was original. Shit, my brother Killer was original. He was gay even then. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was more original for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, nigga, we gonna call you gay.
Even then.
We gonna call you gay all day. And he stood on the shit. That's all I need.
Hey, look.
You feel me?
With that being said, that nigga ain't gonna fuck with
I mean, you know that boy don't go. Not y'all kind of gay. You know, happy gay. Nah. This nigga scrappy gay. Like, you know, he that shit fly with us. You know what I'm saying? That's, we brothers.
Yeah.
On the street, man. That boy, he way more vicious. But that was, you know, a figure of speech or just originality.
So Burna, for you, you know what I mean, just, you know what I mean, getting bad, you know what I mean, and shit happens. But with you missing so much of that time, like what that shit do to you, like knowing that the world's still going while you gone, but you know, you make them phone calls and there's so much shit that they telling you and man, bro, we did this, we doing this, we doing that.
Just like
Murder Beach.
I take it back to 2010
Mm-hmm.
when a nigga made the news. You know what I'm saying? Them nigga, it's the same situation. You know what I'm saying? I talk to boys. I call home. Them niggas way out Murder Beach having a blast. I'm sitting in the fucking cell. You know what I'm saying? Like, they like, shit, we chilling. Bro, you ain't missing nothing, nigga. I'm missing a whole lot. Y'all, I seen the footage when I came home.
Yeah.
I'm like, shit, y'all niggas having a ball. I'm sitting in this bitch thinking about what I would be doing if I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? But
It would have been a whole different type
you know,
of movie.
it's just like, I'm a firm believer, man. God don't make no mistakes, man. And everything happened for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like this joint I just came home from.
Yeah.
When I first got locked up, I was bitter as a bitch. I was mad at the world. Mad at everybody. But ain't nobody put me there but me. So I had to realize my wrongdoings got me where I was at.
Yeah.
Don't nobody owe me shit. If anybody do anything for me besides my girl at home or my immediate family, that shit is a plus. You know what I'm saying? But don't nobody owe me shit. So I got out the mind frame of being so mad at the world and people for a situation I put myself in.
Yeah.
And I just learned to deal with that shit. I just like, you know, I had to call home plenty of times, man. And I ain't get no answer. Know what I'm saying? But I ain't understand it until I got back out here. It's way harder out here than in the system. You ain't got no bills in the system. You find a lane and you live in the system. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't about nothing. But when you get out here, you got real responsibilities and people that depend on you, that shit hard.
Yeah.
And I salute my girl, man, because she held a nigga down, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, she rolled that whole motherfucker out with me. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man. When it comes to these females, man, they fall in love with what they see. It's all about an image. They like what they see. Don't nobody take time to get to know a person no more.
Hell no.
They just like what they see.
Yeah.
when they see a nigga like me, they see dollar sign.
Like I said, ladies,
I ain't got nothing for you. You heard me?
Burna Jig came home. You heard me.
Shit like I ain't.
And he here to stay.
I one thing about it, bro. I'm smart, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a smart nigga, man. Like I'm ahead of my time. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, with that being said, man, it's just like you can never have one up on me.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm always 10 steps ahead, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I like to tell motherfuckers I've been here before.
And this, you know what I'm saying, this the household I grew up in. You know what I'm saying? Real niggas. Every last one of them. You know what I'm saying? Real niggas who taught me and real how to be valued, how to value shit and be, you know what I'm saying, just trill and honest as possible. You know what I'm saying? You know, so.
Man, so when you did that motherfucking hair color shit,
You feel me? Color. I had to get some color.
when you did that hair color shit, man, like, what was the move? You was trying it, or you just knew that this was gonna pop?
I just knew I could do it. I swear, like, to think about it right this moment, I just knew I could do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
So do you feel like you pride yourself on being different?
shit, nigga, have you been listening? That's what I've been saying the whole time, nigga. That's what I thrive on.
That's your thing.
No kissing. You know what I'm saying? Like, no kissing. I just know I could do it, bro. You feel me? Like, right that moment. You know what I'm saying? I took hella heat. You know, I'm still a child. You know, I'm still a teenager. Still,
Yeah, you
know,
teen.
coming to crib, you know, niggas. Big piss. Like, you gonna live in my house with that shit? Shit, man. You know, niggas just got with it. You know, niggas just fall in line because, like Burna said, the bitches, they line up. Like, shit, I think I like different.
Yeah.
My nigga fingernails dirty. Man's not. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, what we gonna do?
So yo, ass, you come back. You come back to the city. You know what I'm saying? But you come back with the hair. And you set a big trend.
Major trend, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, major trend. By the time I left that joint, you know, niggas in the A always, you know what I'm saying, been coloring their hair or, you know, dreading that shit. But, you know, by the time I left, that shit was, you know, it was there. When I got to the rich, you know what I'm saying, like, this like, you know, still dread era, like, man, niggas won't go on for that shit. So, you know, that shit was just, by the time I got to the rich, my color was 10 times platinum than it was in the 80s. It was double platinum. Like, I had 2 different patches. You know, it was a patch and then it was the whole half. So it's just like, man, you know, the rich was just like, you know, what the fuck we gonna do with this nigga? But once again, man, you know, everybody wanna go where the bitches at.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah, because you
least
smoked
I
the
did.
game. You smoked the game with that thing, like, because there was some different shit. You never seen that shit before. And then once again, like you said, when he did it, everybody and they mama jumped on.
And did you see their faces at the Tropical Banner?
Oh, nigga, I seen they faces at a couple events.
You
nigga.
just see one, who the fuck is this nigga?
But you
with a
stood out
blonde
in
fro?
front of it, like you stood out of a whole crowd of
1,000
people.
people.
You stood out, like it was the nigga with the
And
half
there's
and
no
half.
Takashi 6ix9ine shit.
No, this ain't no colorful shit. It was just
There's no goofy shit doing shit for attention.
Oh, nah, that nigga be wearing wigs, bro.
Yeah, you feel me? Like, because he's an attention seeker. This ain't that. Like, this is me being different, but keeping it trill at the same time. Like, you know.
yeah, because you can't, like I say, who the nigga
Always.
with the half and half? Who the nigga got them dyeing his hair?
And that's me. You gonna always get half an hour with me.
But when you came back with the rich with the hair, like I said, with starting that trend, you also came back with that reinvention that you did when you was in the A with your float. So now, you know what I mean?
Shit, a reinvention of the circle.
Reinvention of the circle, most definitely. Most definitely. So then I think that's when y'all was delivering. I think y'all had delivered the Space Game tape. And I want to say, what other tape y'all had?
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty.
Yeah, this was before Izzle. This was before Izzle got locked.
So it's just like, by this time when I came back, that's when we getting on some real circle shit. You know what I'm saying? That's when we, you know, Burna, Murder, you know what I'm saying? And a bunch of other, whoever, you feel me? So that's when I started working with niggas individually and together and just forming a, you know what I'm saying, like a real alliance, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so it's just, you know, it's always like I said, me, man, I'm just always reinventing myself.
Yeah.
You feel me?